Alright, we're gonna get going. Hello everybody, this is James with The Game Will Play Itself, and this is a game that I have wanted to play for a long time. Pathfinder Kingmaker. Now, many of you know, or some of you don't know, this game had a very difficult start. When it released out of Kickstarter, everybody was playing it, but there was consistent bugs that there was being patched as the game came out. So much so that they made it so that the fifth act of the game was completely unplayable. And the developers kept working on it, and now have released a single DLC and have really made this game come to its own. Now, I personally am a huge role-playing game fan, as you guys know. I love the systems and everything, but the one thing I have with these types of games is I'm not a very good CRPG player, at least not off the start. And I'm also not, I don't really know too much about Pathfinder. I spent most of my time in D&D. So there's a little bit of system there. So we're going to create a new game, and we're going to do the main story, which is supposed to be a long story. But when it comes to difficulty, I'm going to start off in easy, at least to start with, because I want to experience the game. I want to have a lot of fun with it. If things start getting challenging, we can go up to normal, challenging, and even higher. Auto level up is off. I am definitely going to do mine. Own party damage difficulty. I know we can change all of these at any point in time. Immersive mode disables almost all interfaces. Oh no. Kingdom management normal. Manage without players position enabled. The auto cannot be disabled. Let's go with easy. Like I said, once again, we're trying to go for a little bit of an easier auto level up. No. Okay. Always have to create your own character. I have done some looking through this. Yeah, there we go. This isn't the pony. Yeah, it's the ponytail one. I didn't want that one. That could now. Little foppish for what we're looking for, but I'm gonna normally my thought is to play through these kind of games with kind of just I don't know, a beat stick. Pick the fighter, roll through it. That's what we're gonna do. And so instead of just picking the fighter, it doesn't. We're not gonna do that. We're going to instead do, where is he? The paladin. It's like a fighter, but with spells and healing and stuff. And I know you get one of the characters you get is a tank. You get a tank, but having a great weapon wielding paladin is going to be what we're going to go with here. Divine weapon bot, nice. All right, so we're going to add our plus to charisma. Allow us to get 18. I think we can do 14, and then this gets us up to 16. Bang, done. Persuasion. Then we're also going to do knowledge religion and knowledge world. That's going to be it. Pretty quick and easy build to start with. We don't have any paladin spells to start with, but charisma is our casting class. So obviously, the more we have, the more spells we're going to have. We have. Everything's good there. Next, abilities. Now, we are going to take power attack. Oop, nope. Meta magic, yeah, right. So power attack definitely, because we're going to be in the middle of fighting dudes. Static weapon proficiency. Ooh, bastard sword. It's a lot of stuff here. We're not going to do that. Alright. Oh. Deceitful Die Hard. Do they have cleave? Is that something I can get? Point blank shot, shield, best weapon, finesse. Yeah, no. Do I have that? Show unavailable. Cleave. Oh, I can get cleave. Why wouldn't I want cleave? Oh, okay. Saying. And once we take a weapon focus, it gives me +1 to those rolls. I guess we can. Once again, I do want this guy using a great sword. And Albatier. What's he? Earth, law, nobility, protection, travel, glory, gods. Yeah, this is the guy. War. This is the guy we want. So we're taking weapon focus greatsword, taking power attack. We've got that. Alignment restrictions. It can only be lawful good. She can't hear them. So we have to do lawful good actions. I mean, it's locking us into an alignment for the entire run. But that, once again, one less thing we have to worry about. Divine Grace. Smite Evil. We got some good stuff. Next.
Someone else would make better use of this. This will hurt.
My skills exceed yours.
No.
A solid plan.
I'll go ahead. We will be victorious.
Yeah. We'll get him the 6th month. Good. Just like that. Next. Choose alignment. Oh, I wonder what my alignment's gonna be. And like all of my D&D characters always have that name.
Time's not waiting.
I know there shouldn't be 2 Ds. That's how I've always spelt it. Alright. Simple martial weapons. He's persuasive. Everything looks good. Let's complete and start the game.
Our story started at the mansion of an Aldori sword lord. Drawn by the promise of a most dangerous task and a commensurately huge reward, heroes of all stripes gathered here.
Where are they? This is taking forever! It didn't even say what this was for, just that the Aldori were looking for heroes. Who are the Aldori anyway? Rich folk?
If you can't be patient, no one's keeping you here. Just go back to your mountains or whatever hole you crawled out of. The Aldori Sword Lords run the premier school for the dueling arts. They're also the richest and most influential group in this part of Brevoy. Take that tone with them, and they'll teach you some manners pretty quickly.
All right, you purple toad, just shut your trap. And if you can't, I'll help you.
Hush! Quiet! They're coming.
Okay. Sound. Sound is going to be something we're going to work on for a little while. I think we turned that up. We turned the music down. Because we want them... That's better.
Greetings, everyone. I am Sword Lord Jamandi Aldori, and this is Lord Mayor Yosef Selimius of Restov. Welcome to my mansion.
We thank you from the bottom of our hearts for responding to our call. You may be few, but that's unavoidable. We need only the best of the best for this task. And I see true heroes before me, strong and fearless, exactly what Restov needs.
Thank you, Lord Mayor. Now, to the point. South of here, just beyond Brevoy's border, lies a region known as the Stolen Lands. This is disputed territory, and while it's long been claimed by nearby states, it's never been truly taken. I won't bore you with the legal technicalities. Suffice to say that anyone with enough courage and power to seize the Stolen Lands and name themselves Baron or Baroness, claiming dominion, well, none of the neighboring states would be able to challenge it. Of course, Restov would be first to recognize the legitimacy of this new state, as well as the noble title of its founder. Unfortunately, one serious obstacle stands between you and this title. A gang of bandits holds sway in the Stolen Lands. Their chief, who they call the Stag Lord, considers himself the rightful owner of these lands, and no one has yet been able to challenge his power. Bring me his head, and you'll be able to return to the Stolen Lands as their legal ruler. Any questions?
A whole team of us who exactly will receive the Baron's title?
I will, of course. I'm the leader of this team, after all. Don't worry, though. I'll make it worth your while to help me.
Uh-huh. Okay. Sounds fun.
We haven't yet begun, and you already speak of divvying rewards. What makes you think we'll even succeed? There's little point arguing over who gains the title when we'll most likely lose our lives there.
If I may please answer the question.
She takes a long pause, waiting for the other voices as everyone directs their attention toward her.
We believe you're all equally deserving of a noble title. Over the course of your expedition, it will be up to you as a team to decide which of you is best suited to rule.
Why not recognize the Stag Lord as the Baron?
That's a good point. As I see it, this Stag Lord already holds power over the region with confidence. Many noble bloodlines were started by bandits who just got lucky, weren't they?
Perhaps because we do have standards to maintain. This room has seen many celebrations of adventurers, and even those who just got lucky. But giving a noble title to a bandit lord? That's one thing that's never happened here, and it won't while I still breathe.
You're helping us found a barony. What do you gain from such generosity?
Don't ask stupid questions. Why should you even care? What they have to gain and why, that's for Lady Aldori and I to discuss. It's none of your concern. Your only concern is to swing your sword around, or whatever it is you do.
Of course, we stand to benefit from this enterprise. But if you're concerned that we intend to rule your country from afar, using you as a front, well, please know that these concerns are unfounded. Let's just say that we have a strong interest in the region's stability. We have need of a ruling power we can negotiate with, not bandit gangs and monster hordes.
What is that smell in the air? Is it the smell of unspoken words and political intrigue?
What rewards can we expect exactly?
And what reward would you seek beyond a noble title and your own lands?
We'll absorb the costs of preparing and equipping your expeditions. Once you return victorious, Restov will also allocate you a significant sum to provide financial support for you to establish your country. Essentially, we'll help you build your capital. I hope such a reward is satisfactory.
Words, words, words. Significant, financial. I can't fill my belly with pretty words.
Of course. There will also be an official banquet held in your honor. All of Rostov's high society will gather to celebrate your feat.
Now you're talking.
It's clear as day.
Excellent. You venture forth tomorrow. For now, you can take some time to get to know one another better. Or you can head straight to your guest rooms to get some rest. You'll find we've already prepared supplies for you there. And thank you again for agreeing to take part in this expedition. I wish you luck.
Okay. Very good.
Thank you again, with all my heart, for replying to this call. The flare in your eyes reveals your courage, the unshakable will that distinguishes true heroes. I look at you, O champions of Restov, and doubt not for a second that you'll be victorious. So venture forth toward your feet. Go, and return in triumph.
Hi, my name's Lindsay. I'm a bard, though this is my first real adventure. So, shall we go teach this Stag Lord a lesson?
We will just wait with plenty of feats in store. I'm Rodderick Fairmont. Pleased to meet you.
Likewise. Actually, I also wanted to ask you something. How do you feel about this Tartuccio fellow? I think he's pretty obnoxious personally. He appointed himself head of the team, and he's just after the Baron's crown, or whatever it is Barons wear. Doesn't matter. I don't like him. I think you should be team leader. When I first saw you, I couldn't help but think, now here's a real hero. Someone who'll be praised in poems and songs. This is the person I'll write my book about.
A book?
Damn, I should have led with that. Please, just let me explain. You know what the trouble with most heroes' biographies is? They're always written years later, based on the tales of, best case, people who saw things from the outside. Worst case, someone heard about it from their brother, who heard it from their friend, who heard it from their cousin, and so on, adding a new batch of lies each time. Every time I read about a heroic journey, I think to myself, why didn't they just bring a bard with them to write it all down properly? And then I thought, I could be that bard. I just needed to find a suitable hero and volunteer to follow along on their glorious adventure. A great plan, huh? And here we are, with a heroic journey lying before us. Who's going to be the hero? Some dwarf who keeps muttering about how we'll all die? Or maybe that horrific scythe lady? Or, God's forbid, Tartuccio? No way.
Not a bad plan. It's settled. I'll accomplish feats and you write them down.
Deal. All right. I'm going to my room to write about tonight. See you in the morning.
All right. So let's take a look here. What do we got going on here? So power attack to fight defensively. We've got smite evil, demoralize, and charge. Don't show tutorial. Character sheet, inventory. What do we got? We are equipped with a greatsword. And we have a longbow, though we're not very good with it. Speed, good. Character. We don't have any spells yet. Journal, encyclopedia, map. Let's head out. And start the adventure. And by start the adventure, I mean go to sleep. Okay.
The mansion's under attack. We need to help. Some villains broke in and started killing everyone. I barely made it. Hurry, we have to help the guards fight off the attackers or we'll all be cut down one by one.
It's not good. Well, that looks like
enemy approaching.
Tied initiative.
This should do it.
Yep. Well, that was a good roll. I feel like, oh.
In due time.
That's not good.
We will be victorious!
You're just in time. A bit longer and I'd have been... Whew, I don't even want to think about it. Can you imagine what a terrible loss this would have been? But it's all right now. I'm safe, sound, and unscathed, ready to lead you to victory. Lady Jamandi's holding the line in the banquet hall. You know, the one where she had us gathered before. We need to make our way to her. And along the way, we'll try to save some of these dummies who are supposed to accompany us to the Stolen Lands. Speaking of dummies, take this ring. Quiet now, so that little fool doesn't hear us. She might try to steal it herself. It's magical. It'll protect you. You'll need it while you work to defend me.
No mistakes.
Great. Okay. We'll do that for the formation right now.
That is not far.
And select everybody. Anything in here? Nope. Okay. That must have been Lindsay's room.
As it should be.
Now Tertuccio
Don't
is what?
tolerate fools.
He's a sorcerer. Got it. So we've got a sorcerer, our bard, and us.
Our victory is certain. A calculated risk. Focus on the goal. In due time. All according to plan. Follow my lead.
Blood for Gorum! It's the end for you rats!
They dare to attack me!
Oh, it's you. Blood for Gorum!
Barbarians.
I think that's exactly how heroes should be.
What, stupid, sweaty, and always looking for something to gobble up or lop the head off of? Calistria, save me from such heroes.
Backspace. Got it. So this is select all heroes. Here are the assassins. Yeah, Frost Giant. Looks like it's a question. It's definitely not good. Nothing that way. Now we don't need to loot everything. Can you look at that? How's it going, Goth? It's friendly? It looks very friendly.
Anything else?
Let's make this quick!
17 damage at level 1? Ah. Yeah, it seemed like now is the good time. They apparently made a ton of good quality life changes to the game.
In due time.
That's probably pretty good. Collect. Yep. Watcher's key. Don't need tower shield.
That is not far.
They have weapons? They do have weapons. Masterwork light mace. Nice. And a composite bow. Yeah, this is the beginning part of this game takes a while. I got that far. I actually founded the Baron ship. What am I wearing? Scale mail. Now I have no dex. So heavy armor it is. Copper ring. Silver ring. Tutushio gave me something, right? I didn't put it on. Good. Weapons. Oh yeah, that's it. I think at low
Time's
level,
not waiting.
I'm gonna take that off. Yeah, it's the reason why I'm going Paladin. You got a little bit of the fighty, but with some of the shusty.
As it should be.
Yeah, first level's 5.
Oh, familiar faces. I hope you're not so frightened as to swing at every shadow. It's me, Jathal. I don't recommend advancing down the hallway, assuming you value your life, of course. There were a few people with me, and you can see what happened to them.
And just how did they all end up dead while you don't seem to have a scratch?
I'll answer but briefly and just once. Further scares and explanations will wait until we aren't being hunted by a group of assassins. Deal? All right. I'm undead. These traps are deadly to the living, but they're harmless to me.
What do you mean undead? Really? Like zombies or skeletons or...
As I said, further explanations will wait until later. All you need to know right now is that we're on the same side, and we have to fight off a small army of hired assassins. Let's get to it.
She is... Yeah, sneak attacks are pretty nasty in this game. Okay. She's an Inquisitor, right? Yeah, Divine Favor inflicts wounds. Need her up front.
What have we here? This chest is full of gold. I guess it's for the guards' salaries, all things considered. Well, those freeloaders don't seem to have been working too hard for it. Maybe we should pocket it instead.
What? No, we're heroes, not thieves.
Who said we were stealing it? We'll just take the gold for safety so the assassins don't get it. And then we can heroically return it to Jamandi when this is all over.
Finally, a voice of reason.
Do what you want. I don't care. It was just a suggestion. But there's a lot of money in that chest, and with all these bandits running around, it wouldn't be any better if they stole it.
Yeah, we're not taking it. This is gonna be her. Yeah.
All according to plan.
Yeah, I know when you get
Interesting.
Ooh. You get somebody who's an arcane trickster a little bit later. And her sneak attack damage is pretty nasty.
Anything else? I see something. Applause, please.
In due time.
Anything in here? Nope. You good? Let's take all that.
Follow my lead.
Uh-oh. Oh, this is like a... I forget about this. This is...
Can you make an epic pose? I need inspiration.